All right, so we are moving on to assemble our interior. We're so close to being done. So I'm going to, I should have already marked my centers. I am going to take my ruler and my chalk. If you want to use an erasable pen, you can, but I don't know, chalk just does it for me. Sorry, I thought my husband was home. I had him take the kiddos to my in-laws while I filmed because they're nice and loud voices. Okay, so again, I'm marking my center and then I'm drawing an 1.5 inch line on either side of the line to create a 3-inch box, 3-inch rectangle. And again, it might be hard to see on camera, but I can see the lines pretty well. The chalk lines with this white. All right, so I have my centers marked. And what I'm gonna do now is that I am going to take my zipper pocket and my card slot pocket and I'm going to attach them now. So I'm gonna wanna make sure that I lay it flat and that I am about 1/4 inch up from that the outside line I drew, right? So we have the center line and then 2 line on the outside, so it makes 3 inches. So I want to make sure that I'm about 1/4 inch above that, and then I'm going to clip in place for each one. And then I'm going to do the same things with the card slots. I'm laying it down a little bit flat and I'm making sure I'm about 1/4 inch above that line. All right, so now I am going to base the sides and then so base the sides and then sew the bottom of each pocket at 1/8 inch. Okay. Okay, so one thing I noticed is that I have a big discrepancy. There's a lot left over on this left side, and that's because this side is not, it's longer than 9 inches. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and trim off this side's good, any excess that I have, because again, it's very important for me to have, you know, those sides aligned when I'm doing my final stitching. Otherwise, I'll miss out on some of the seams. All right, so look at this. We're so close. All right, so now I'm going to find my center on my line, which should be 4.5 inches. I'm just marking. And then I'm going to make a 7-inch line. I'm just going to mark those edges, right? So from here to here is 7 inches. So that's what I'm marking. And I'm going to cut that. Because this is how we're going to turn our bag. Perfect. All right, so we are now ready for final assembly.